Alrighty guys, here it is. I decided these numbers here are after the machine work. I didn't get any numbers with the stock setup. I'm going to try to run the Echo ring on this Husqvarna piston. I like the tension. It's a stiffer tension on this. I think it'll be a longer lasting ring. The Husqvarna ring still will fit this bore and stuff, but it's real low tension. If I was just seeking all out performance, I would probably run this ring, but I'm looking at is if this works well, I don't want to tear it back apart later on because I wore the ring out. So the only conflict I think I partially see on it is maybe the pin diameter, but it looks like I can push it in there and squinch it all the way around. But when I go to put together, if it acts like a problem, I'll just throw the Husqvarna ring in it. But there's the taper top, button top piston. The case is all opened up. I did have to go in here and mill out the insides of the piston to get this piston to fit. It quite a bit of work to get this piston to work in here. I've been at this little bugger for about, I don't know, 6 hours I think, between all the machine work and goofing off and trying to finagle the little tiny case back together without prolapsing that seal right there, and without damaging anything. But as you can see, it should flow really good through there. The chamber's cut on an angle to match that taper top as well. There's the uppers. They took me forever with my dental tool, so it's about the only thing I could get in here. So there's the uppers. I don't have this gasket in right. It should be like this, I do believe. But, you know, there's the lowers. So I'll be curious to see what this thing pumps up. I put the exhaust, it's still, I've got 20,000 squish. Well, there's one little tiny part that's 15 thousandths, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. If carbon builds up in there, it should push from either side. But the 90% across the band is 20 thousandths. There's one little tiny, and it might be my transition from here. I'm not going to chuck that piston up for 5 thousandths. It's just not worth it. But the exhaust is 105. It's between 105 and 102. The little bugger is hard to get in there with the wheel to read, so it's between 105 and 102. You know, and then I moved the transfers with all the machine work because this piston was taller and stuff, and then I tucked it farther up in there. The transfers are either 120 or 122. Once again, very hard to get in there for me to see it. The intake I can see real good. We are at 73.5 on the intake. So those are the numbers that I chose to go with this build. It should have some pretty good compression, I'm hoping. Really hoping. And I'm debating on if I want to build a pipe or a header or some sort of, thinking I'm going to want 3/4 inch outlet on this build. So that I might build a pipe. So, but I don't think I can go back to. I do not think I can go back to the stock piston. I do believe it will free port. Yes, it's recording right now, just setting it in there. So with all that machine work that I did, I cannot go back to the stock piston. I did choose to put this pin alignments in a different spot. I wished it would have been directly in the middle like the factory piston. Unfortunately, it is not. So I put it to the exhaust side, which lines up right smack dab in the middle between the exhaust port and the transfer port. I'm hoping that's going to be good enough and it won't hang or anything. But, if not, we'll see what happens. But so there you guys go. I think I'm going to button the little motor together, get everything all snug down, get my bench cleaned off, get the saw side up here, maybe get the saw cleaned off, as I've not been to bed yet. I think I'll start on that, swapping this little engine tomorrow. So, but I wanted to get you guys a video. But there's the port work of it. So you guys take it easy and have a good one.